Let me tell you what, pier demand has skyrocketed in Alabama since I made those two first videos of mine, specifically at those two piers that I've reviewed, because people, they want to go visit piers now, and with those two, they know what they're going to get. And as a result of this increased demand, this pier that I'm here at today, the Crenshaw County Lake Pier, was just built in this last week. And these last few days, my inbox has been blown up by people just requesting, and some people demanding that I come and review this pier. And so I figured, I got to give the people what they want, and let them know what they're going to get when they come to this pier. So here we are, the Crenshaw County Lake Pier. Let's get into the review. So right off the bat, the first thing that I encountered, I was driving up to this pier, and I was just planning on parking my car on the pier. But I'm pretty sure this sign is talking about no parking on this pier, so I did have to go park my car somewhere else. And in my mind, when it comes to piers, the less rules, the better. So we're not off to a good start already here. I know I mentioned this pier was just built, but there's no excuse for the tackiness that is just leaving all these tags in the end of all your boards. Come on, guys. Not only are people leaving their trash here, but I don't even blame them. There is no garbage can on this pier as an option. You have no choice but to just leave your dirty, disgusting garbage all over this pier. One thing I am very pleased with about this pier is the sturdiness of the wood. It won't budge at all, it won't shake. For you knowers of wood out there, this is officially like 5 out of 5 sturdiness units. It's the full sturdy rating. I would say that the most talked about rumor about this pier on the pier community and all the pier blogs is that if you throw something really hard in the water, it's so peaceful at this pier that won't even make a sound. Let's find out. Well, there you have it. 5 out of 5 stars for peaceful noise reduction of things that should make noise. This here looks like a pretty familiar scene, except there's no rulers. So basically it's a waste of space right here. I think one thing to take note of when just observing the surroundings at this pier is that we have this whole fishing pier right here, meant for fishing. But these people chose to go fish on that bench over there. What does that say about this pier? Honestly, at first glance out on this pier, it feels like they did a good job of keeping a bunch of crap off of it. But then you come all the way out here to the very end of it, and it's just loaded with pine needles. They were so close to a 5 out of 5, but instead they have to get a 1 out of 5 for lack of pine needles. Ooh. Good morning. Oh man, I stayed here all night, just watching over this pier. I wanted to watch and see the nightlife for myself, so I'd be giving you accurate information. And let me tell you, this is what the nightlife at this pier looked like the entire time. Nothing. 0 out of 5. Honestly, I would say the nicest part about going to this pier is leaving it, because this is the view you get when you drive away. Overall, if I had to use one word to describe my experience at that pier, it would have to be underwhelming. After all the hype, all the excitement, everything I'd heard about what this pier should be like when it was being built, just going there, it was awful. It was terrible. There was almost nothing good about it. Honestly, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy to have to spend time at that pier. Well, actually no, I would wish it upon my enemies probably, because then they'd have to be there and it'd be a terrible experience. But I would not wish it upon any of my friends. That's for sure. This pier star rating, I would have to give it a 1 out of 5 stars. That's the lowest rating I've handed out in my entire career of rating peers. Never handed out anything as low as a 1, and I hope I never do again. Now, by now, you shouldn't have to be reminded, but I'll remind you guys anyway, that all of my peer reviews are peer reviewed. So today I brought in the best of the best. This guy's a total pro on peers, and I had him check every nook and cranny of my review to make sure that the information I'm portraying is accurate and reliable, so that you can know when you want to have your day out on the pier, you'll know what to expect. So that's very important to me, and here's what he had to say. It's Dr. Tyler.
That was the best peer review that I ever reviewed.